Welcome to the Grand Design Series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 9th of March 1908, which is about 6 or 7 months on from the end of the last video. And the reason for that is that I wanted to get through the winter to get some of the buildings finished. And I also did a fairly quick overview of what I needed to fix. And I found a couple of problems that I wanted to fix as well. So in the current situation is, if I go underground, is I realized that I wanted to expand this way with respect to possible dwellings. And so what I've done is I've put a sewage pipe in here. That actually fixes the problem with our waste system here. But you can see I haven't quite finished this pipeline here. This is still being built. I also put a freshwater dispenser over here as well, because I had a bit of a dead spot in this area, and you can see we've got a couple of houses being built as well in this corner. Now you see my money's dropped down to 1.5 million. That's partly down to the fact that when I built these buildings I forgot to switch off Get Citizens, so I spent a great big pile of money. But you can see now what we've got to really do is focus on starting to make a profit. Otherwise we're just going to run out of money. And to that end, we've now got our clothing factory up and running, but we're not exporting any surplus at the moment because we don't really have the workforce in here. In fact, I'll probably, how much fabric have we got? In fact, we've probably got plenty of fabric. What I probably need to do is expand the workforce there. And one of the things I want to look at in this part is getting a food and alcohol industry up and running. Now, long term, this is something I've been thinking about. This border is going to be a real pain. So what I want to do is make this area self-sufficient in most of the key resources so that we don't have to run a lot of infrastructure down into this area. So that's the idea of what we're going to be trying to do. And down here, we've got our waste processing. I think we've kind of got this under control. We're getting a little bit of gravel appearing in here, and what you can see is that we're getting quite a lot of mixed waste in here, predominantly construction waste and a little bit of metal scrap. And you can see here I've also come very, very close to, actually, what are you doing here? What are you? Junkyard. Okay, you're just quite literally emptying this. What are you? Why are you here? I think what we're going to do is flip you to there. Remove you. I'm gone the wrong one again. That's, the game can be a little bit annoying. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is actually demolish you, remove you, because I'm going to need these free dumps later on. Got a little bit more material in there. We are starting to build our vehicle scrapping center here. I just feel that we actually do need that. Now, if I come over to hit, well, it's probably what I'm thinking long term is this is going to produce food and clothes for these two towns. And this is going to be an agricultural center. This over here is going to be our construction industry with a power station here, and possibly some other stuff as well if I can get into this area. I am thinking a little bit in with respect to the possibility of putting in a prefab factory. Sorry, what's this here? This is concrete. This is the cement plant. Yeah, because we've got the cement plant there. We could, let me take off. We've got we could then use cement to go to the prefab factory, which would then the prefab factory. What does it need? It needs cement and gravel. So we could take off something and put a prefab factory in here and ship the cement here. Now, I've been thinking about this railway, and I think what I'm going to do, and this is the first thing I really want to work on, is we're going to delete that, delete back to there. Now, eventually we are going to clear up this mess here, because it is a little bit of a, what is this here? There's something here that's, oh, this is being demolished. Yeah, I'm in the process of removing this. So what I'm thinking here is a, you never find it. Try and put cargo station. Don't think we need a big one. We could probably have, we want one with one. That's even bigger, isn't it? It's massive. Huh? It's even bigger. Wow. Looks like we're gonna have to use this one. What I'm thinking is we're gonna put a cargo station possibly about here, and then off of here I'm going to put a, we need a small open store like this. Actually, we'll put the open store up there like that. Okay, that's got, put you there, and then we'll put a cargo station alongside it. This is very, very much going to be a long-term plan. So we're going to have you there. And what we can use this for is to export any bricks and prefabs in the short term. And also possibly eventually, instead of using this arrangement with the boards, we can bring boards down to here. And then the other, on this side, what I want is a warehouse, a fairly large, don't need a massively large warehouse. We can put a warehouse here. Actually, probably put it like that. There. On this side. And again, we'll put another kind of cargo stand there. It's the back here. Like that. What this would be used for is to bring food, clothes. Actually, we could probably put a meat store here as well. Because I don't really like cold storage. That's got a rail connection. Well, we could. What's so much storage in here? 30 tons of meat. I think if we could put that there, and then, oh, look at that. And we can bring the road down to here like that, and then you can come to there, you can come to there, you can come to there, and then off this side, once we've cleared up the, once we've removed all this mess, but what I could do is put you to there, and then you can come to there, and then we can gravel in this road here. And what this will mean is that I think we're going to put a concrete base here, out like this. And what this will be is our long-term support railway. And of course we'll have to put you there. So the railway will come into here, and we will connect that up. So this will be our rail distribution network for both incoming and outgoing resources. But as I say, this is going to be very much long-term planning. The other thing I didn't mention is the fact we have already got some quarried stone up and running here. But we are working on this road so that we can get this connected up. That just finished. Thank you, game. And we'll just get you built into there. This is our gravel factory. Now, the other problem I've got is government loyalty. So I've hatched a plan. And that is that what I want is we've got people here, but we've also got some... because if we're going to expand the town, we're going to come out this way. And what I want to do is to encourage workforce to come out to here. We're going to put in a, what they call it, we're going to literally provide people with their own personal transport. It's not something I would normally do, but do it. Where is the car dealership? And what we're going to do is put in a horse merchant. Stations for loading and unloading, parking spots for cars, vehicles. I want to kind of see if I can get the horse merchant in. I think we'll develop it over here. Is there water here? Can't see the water. It's okay. It's not really going to fit in there, is it? Okay, we're going to put the horse merchant there. So if we can get a very small, like that. And then the idea is going to be is that we've got a bus platform there, but we've got possible workers over here who could become unemployed. So what we're going to do is put in next thing is it station parking lot. This is what I'm looking for. And we've got this building here called horse stables. Because of course we're going to be on an economy that's going to be based on horses. Ideally, I would like the horse stable to be here. And so if we can, it's probably going to struggle with the leveling because of course it's there's actual can't do to infrastructure. Yeah. Okay. Well, can I get it in there? Yeah, I think we can. We're going to put some stables about there. And then the idea is going to be we're going to put some stables there. But I'm going to remove the road. Let's go put a mud road there. Because that was still, yeah. And the idea is going to be is that we're going to have stables here. We want workers to go to there. And then possibly we'll put another, where is it? Horse stables. I'm going to put, this is, I keep infringing on our heating plant here, which is, and we're going to put another one just at the back here. Actually, we're going to come in really close like that. And we're going to put that there. And so the idea is going to be is I'm just going to speed the game up, else we're not going to get anywhere. So the idea is going to be is that we will have the benefit of workers coming out here to so that I'm still going to use buses, but the idea is going to be is that we're going to get some workers coming out to this area to work in our construction industry. At the same time, because these our residents will have access to personal transport, that will improve the happiness, and more importantly, it will do something for the loyalty. And the research tree I'm looking for is we do grand monuments. We do need to come down this route, concrete utilization, but that's not what we can do here. What I'm looking for is there we are, cars for loyal citizens. So what we're going to do is we need to prioritize high-ranking members. So what we need to do is come down this route. And we'll start researching this. So what we're going to do is improve the loyalty by kind of restricting it to our workers. Well, that's the theory anyway. So that's that done. How's we finished the main drain yet? No, they're still working on that. Starting to get close into here. I'm working on a distribution office here, which is going to eventually take over the role of distributing the clothes to actually oh, that's the other thing I want to work on is I want to create a distribution center here. We got this bit of I'm going to change that to high priority because I want that cleared. So what we got here, oh, the other thing, yep, apologies guys. I've got a bit of a problem here in the sense that we are producing this building here, I didn't notice it, actually produces aluminium and steel. So what I want to do, if I can find a distribution office, it's technical services. I need a distribution office. Right, this one here. I want you to pick up aluminium from here. When it's more than 30% full, and we're going to sell the aluminium to the border. The reason for that is that is it 30% full? Is it? There, it's over 30%, so we'll just let the game run. I am going to buy I'm going to move you down to here. What I am in the process at the moment of is kind of shutting down these various construction offices here, because we've got a road crew here, and eventually I want to, I think we're past now using a ground crew. So I just want to, we've got a demolition office here. We got here, right, I'm going to remove you as well. Actually, are you? Yeah, you're just surplus vehicles as well. And then what we got over here is the ground crew. I think the only real, oh, we got that project there. I think I'll get you working on that as well. And that, just start, oh, we got this. Why is this not being built? What's causing the problem here? Right, we've just researched synthetic fertilizer. That was just a space filler here, because the other thing I have been researching radio, but I'm still a little bit leery about radio. What do we need to research here? I can't remember, what was that risk tech that I said that we certainly will need metallurgy, but we're not quite ready for it. Concrete utilization. That's what we need. We need to move towards getting prefab buildings now as well. So you can see here we've got spaces in here for housing, but at the moment I don't think we actually have that much of a housing problem. Let's have a look. I don't know, maybe we got space here, and what I'm trying to do at the moment is concentrate the actual buildings into this area. These guys say at the moment this area here is all being put together, and we're building that. Okay. Right. So what I want to do now is plan a food industry out here. Now we could go for the actual food factory here. This produces 20 tons of food. It needs water, which is the reason why I put that water supply out here. It does produce 7 tons of pollution, but my instinct at the moment is to go slightly smaller scale. Maybe not that small. I want something that will... Oh, we got orchards. What does this do? This just says workers, and it produces 1 ton of food. I've never built these orchards. Does it produce? It can't produce any. We may want to expand this way, but I think if we're going to go agricultural land this way, I'm actually going to build one of these. I've never built one before, so I'm intrigued. So we're going to build an orchard. This is expansion plot B2. Requires weather temperature above 18 degrees Celsius. Anyway, we are going to build that. 6 tons of food, bakehouse. I've used the bakehouse before. Let me just... Factory. Let me just see. This is where... food. Let's see what we got. We've got an old food factory, and the downside of this is that it's not only got one exterior connection. We've got this one that, oh wow, that, yeah, well, I don't want anything that big. We've got a food factory here. This produces 30 tons of food. That's a bit too much. One thing I need to do though before we do it is this one is already full of aluminium. These guys might be... Oh wow. We've got a bit of a queue here. Okay, that could be a problem. I think what I am going to do, it's going to be a bit of a long haul, but I think if we... I mean, truthfully, the journey shouldn't be all that long. What we'll do is we'll actually export the aluminium from there. Because this only produces 0.5 aluminium per day, so we should be okay. Right, Let me just see. I think we will build. Difficult call. I think if we put the food battery up here, actually, we just measure something. This it's at maximum production will produce 20 tons of food per day. No. 6 tons. Apologies for the indecision, guys, but this is a fairly big decision. That's 1.6. We're gonna use a rural bakehouse. Sorry about this. Yeah, I think if we put the rural bakehouse out about here, we could probably bring it in a bit closer actually. So if we, right, I'm just going to use mud roads to gauge the distance. We'll send a mud road out there. See what's the walking distance. We could probably push you out a little bit further. I'll push you out about that far. So I want you connected to water supply. That's the rural brewery. Okay. Yeah. So you're going to produce 1.2 tons. That's going to be more than enough distance away. And then what we'll do is we'll put a store. Okay, we don't need a massive store. Where's the small store? I think put you alongside like that. There. And then what we will need is some kind of silo out the back. I want this kind of all integrated in together. Let me just see. Silo. This holds 800, 320, 880, 3,000, 11,000. I think we're gonna hold. Wow, these are just so big. I suppose I've just got to live with the reality, isn't it, of that we are getting to 1908. So, but actually, if we put you like that behind there, and what that will do is run in there. What will be finished now? Utilization. Wow, these guys are really cracking through the research. Right. I want that. We're going to do prefab production so I can plan the prefab factory. And of course, what we will need here is a... Actually, before we do that, what we will do is we got a factory here. We got this factory here. And I think what we will do... This guy produces 6 tons of alcohol. I think what we will do is we'll put yeah, I think if we do that, put that, actually, yeah, if we put you there so you can produce the alcohol. Do you actually need, you do need all the auxiliary stuff, don't you? Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll put the alcohol production out the back here, actually. Get rid of you. And then you can come out this way. You can get that way. And then what we can do is Saw the Hashi. What? How many connections have you got? I'm not. Yeah, okay. I think we can crack this. If we put the alcohol production there. That's definitely the warehouse, yeah. Yeah, I think I can make this work. We can put the alcohol there. That gives you food and there. And then what we can do then is put in the clear that. Put you there. Remove you from there. Then we can run you to there. You can come out that way. So we can well that there and that. This will produce the, so we can have a bakery, we can produce some alcohol, and then what we can do is push out this way and put a fairly large farm out here, which we can, in fact I'm going to plan the farm, right? So we'll push this out. In fact, I think I'm going to create a main road all the way to here. Actually, if we come that way, and if we come in about there, now I think if we plan the distance out here, not with small fields, we're going to use medium fields here. We're going to need some form of drop off here. Okay, let me just put in I'll put you about there, because we're going to need to drop off the crops, and then you can come down and connect to which side you want. Right. Then what we're going to do is put 1, 2, 3 medium fields there, and but just line this up here. I mean, there's a very good chance that we will be pulling some of these medium fields down at a later date, so we're going to stick with mud roads out here for the moment. Just hook these through. Whoops, that's and then what we got to do now is choose a farm out here. We got space here for potentially large fields. We could put, actually I'm going to put the big, I want to leave that space open. What we'll do is we'll put medium field. Actually, if we put a big field in first, close as we can to there, we can put medium fields in there, so we can put big fields across here. like that. Now, truthfully, if I think long term, there's really only enough space in here for one large farm, which means that what we would have to do is put in something like this. I suppose we are 1908. This would fit. Actually, I think I'd like the farm to be like that. Say something like that. Put some space here for various bits and pieces. We'll come across there. What's that there? Oh, we got a bus stop here, yeah. Actually, you're not being built yet, so remove you. Trim this road up. Delete. Oh, yeah, but it's okay. I don't want to delete that bit of road. Trim you back to about there. That's nope. Create something like that. And we'll hook you in there. The power here will be a windmill, so yeah, I think we can work on that. I mean, I'm not too worried about doing the detail just at the moment, because this will have to develop over time. The big issue is going to be fire or something like that. Something else we going to need to think about. But I think what I am going to do, have we got any free cupboard holes hanging around here doing nothing? Okay, yep. You gets this one, isn't it? Yep. Sorry, I'm just going to need to adjust this here. Put the custom shed at the top so I can see what I'm actually exporting. Actually, haven't we made any money yet? Well, we've made a tiny amount of money, but we are still losing really large amounts of money now, so we do need to think about, yeah, right. Just keep the game paused. Right. This is how we're going to try and make some money. If I come to, where is it? You're going to move close over 50%, and you are going to export those close. I mean, we're only going to export relatively small quantities. I think we've got enough now to be going in here. Just see how much we are. Yep. So right. Now I want to return to here, and what I want is distribution offices. Let me see. What I'm looking for. What I want to do is build a distribution complex around here. I think we're going to use 6s. Put one there. We get one here, so we can just ignore that. Yeah, the infrastructure's in the way. Big distribution office 10. Wow, don't want anything that big. 17 spots. Very tempting. We got, oh wow, let's let the game run because we're not worried about what they're doing. 555 8. Too big. Wow. That's a Pioneer distribution office. I don't want anything. Oh, that looks fairly neat and tidy, doesn't it? This has got 10 parking spots on it. Say if I put a 6-slot distribution office there. What I want is about 4 or 5 distribution offices. Okay, it's not gonna. Okay, I think probably the better way to do this is to. I am going to put that 10 slot if I can find him again. Where was he? Small truck yard. If I could. No, wow. One, two. Don't want them that big. It's this one, isn't it? That's a 12 slot. This has got all sorts of connections out of it. Right, but what we're going to do is I'm going to squeeze on a 12 slot here. It's got multiple connections. It does look in line with the keeping with there. So we're going to put a 12 slot there. And then I'm going to kind of okay, you're no collision. So but I'm going to put one there. Another one there. That's annoying me, but I think the best we can do is come across like that. And then what we're going to do is bring a road out here. Come out this way. Because we may want to put a connection out to there. And then I'm going to put a road through there. To there. To there. So what we're going to do is once these roads have been built, turn that back. What we will have is a distribution complex here, which can be repaired. We got rid of all the aluminium. That's good. This means that nothing to repair. Yep, right. Is this electronics? 1.05. Well, we've got resources in here, so the game's not complaining that things are kind of not running. So we've got a potential for our farm here. We just need to start making money because that money is just slowly trickling away. We're gonna need to put these guys on that, or else it won't get built. We're betting here. We need this built here. Okay. We're slowly building this out. We can get the gravel up and running. That will start to save us money, but we do need to make profit. And we can always export the surplus if necessary. Try and make some money that way. How's the export now? So we actually kind of offset some of our costs now with the closed factory. So we do need more people coming into here, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on our crops. Talking of crops, how are we doing in here? Okay, we're doing reasonably okay at the moment. I think I'm gonna need some more covered holes in here. Here goes our budget again. Capacity 1, 2, 3, 4. Get them in here. You guys are going to be moving from here. Okay. What we can do is just put you there. Just want to check. Cargo station, veterinarian, cargo station. We're gonna set you to 100%. Yeah, something tells me we're gonna have to wash you as well. I just want to clean this area up a little bit. And if he can clear out this area, yeah, we're going to need to start thinking about crime now, but that will be the subject of the next part. In fact, I've just noticed that I'm running out of time on this video, so we're just going to have a quick run around and see what we get. If we can get our food industry running, even if we have to import crops, that's going to make a difference. Just check our stores over here. We are getting workforce in here. What's up with you guys? What's up with you? These guys have lost their route for some reason. Oh, I wonder if it's because there was a fire. Yeah, we had a fire. Oops. We actually had a fire here. Actually, change of plans. What I'm going to do is put a free bus stop in here. I'll put free bus stop here. Are these both on? I don't want you. Wait, I don't want you on separate routes. Okay, you can stay on separate routes for the moment. Right, we've now finished researching that. Grand monuments. Cars for loyal citizens. Right, we want that done. Yeah, I'm not happy with both these guys. Want you both on the same route with line spacing. Yep. We can get these guys back to processing. Anyway, right, let's just check our construction industry and then that will be it for this part. We need better vehicles, that's the key factor. This needs to be built, so you guys get on to that. Yeah, royalty too low. Where are you? Yeah, we've got 2% crime in here. Yeah, we got people in here with 10% crime, which is going to be a problem. So we're going to have to work on the crime in the next part. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.